All right, so the A's lost to the Blue Jays in a pretty simple way of just allowing runs late when they needed to hold a lead. The A's were leading for a decent portion of this game for a couple innings, and they fell apart in the eighth and ninth innings. So, yeah, let's get into it. So, Chris Bassett was on the mound today for the A's, and he struggled a little bit at the beginning. Not too immensely bad, but, he allowed 2 runs in the first inning. Teoscar Hernandez got an RBI single for Toronto, scoring in 1 run, and Grichuk scored an RBI single as well. So that made it 2-0 Blue Jays in the first. However, Ramon Laureano cut the lead in half with a solo homer in the bottom of the first. He's been great lately. And Chapman in the fourth inning tied the game up with a solo homer of his own. So 2-2. And the A's actually took the lead with an RBI single from Murphy. So they were obviously down 2-0, but they came back and took a 3-2 lead in the sixth inning. However, Hernandez got a go-ahead RBI single in the eighth inning for Toronto, which ultimately pretty much won them the game. Grichuk got an RBI single once again. Biggio got a safety bunt, and a squeeze bunt, and the A's weren't able to make a play on it. 6-3 Toronto at that point. And Gurriel got a RBI ground out, 7-3, heading into the bottom of the eighth. Murphy did get a run back for the A's. RBI double for Murphy made it 7-4. But Guerrero kind of sealed the game in the ninth for the Toronto Blue Jays with a 2-run double to make it 9-4, and that would ultimately end it pretty much from there. The A's are still 19-13, which is a really good record, but we do want to be winning games like this. Just a quick standings check. I believe we're still number 1 in the AL, and actually we're number 1 in MLB still. It's crazy to think that the Dodgers are third place in their division, but that is a completely different league, so it doesn't really affect us. But we're gonna lose some games. The Blue Jays have a lot of talent, so I expected them to win at least one. But if we can go for the series win tomorrow, that'll be great. Bassett didn't do terrible on the mound today. He didn't do great, but I think he did pretty well. I think it was the A's bullpen that struggled the most. So I think that's something they need to work on. But their bullpen is usually pretty solid, not usually allowing too many runs. But Bassett went 7 innings, so a lot of play for him. 7 strikeouts, 2 runs allowed, and 6 hits allowed. Trevino came in, and he ultimately kind of lost the game for us. 5 runs allowed for Trevino. He only pitched 0.1 innings. And then Kolarek and Weems finished it off. And they didn't do great, respectively, either. A's had great hitting from Murphy tonight. He had 2 RBIs and 2 hits. Laureano had a homer, which is nice, and so did Chapman. So that was nice to see as well. But the A's, also the bottom of the order for the A's is not very good either. So that's got to step up in terms of their hitting. But, we're going to lose some games. It sucks the way it happened because I thought we were going to win. We had a pretty, convincing lead heading into the end part of the game. But the A's couldn't get it done. They lost 9-4 final score. We're going to play them tomorrow to finish off the series, and then we'll move on to Tampa Bay. But, hopefully we can get our 20th win tomorrow. That would be nice. Our offense was actually pretty good. I mean, 7 hits, but we allowed 10. Getting out hit like that, you're very rarely going to win, especially with the way our relief pitching was. But I think Trevino has got to reassess and just, get on the same page with everyone else. But, that's it pretty much. So let me know your thoughts, guys, and go A's.